So as mentioned in the Guru Puja, Nyanda Dowa, Dekun Dagima, Yang Ti Jambi, Chu Sam Ne, Dubepula, Deve Mashindu, German India, Wachiniru. So the beautiful mothers, which was mother, been kind to me, again and again. That means from beginningless rebirth, from beginningless samsara rebirth. So just as I mentioned, the kindness of the sea, from beginningless rebirth, Kasura being mother and gave particular human body. So you can understand the present life mother gave human body. So now, not just general education, not just you're going to help yourself, benefit, to obtain happiness, and to also others, especially others. And then he says, especially them at dharma. So now written right, and so much what you can do on dharma. So you see, to be free from, not just free from lower realm, but free from samsara. Not just free from samsara, but from the lower nirvana. And not just that, then to achieving cessation of the mistakes and completion of realization, sangye. So it's that. And then freedom of bliss, and then brings from the oceans of samsara suffering and brings them to a Buddhahood. So much what you can do, other unbelievable. Oh, that's by giving them a human body. That's so much what you can do. That's opportunity what you have. Or you think of the already in the past. You see that absolutely make your life meaningful already in the past. So many years and that, you see, already. So now in the future. So unbelievable. This Bhakani's mother gave him the body. So if she did operation, if she did abortion, you see, when you were conceived, if she did abortion, or you see, then there are many obstacles where you are continuing to conceive, then unable to conceive. There are many obstacles. So didn't have that. And then she received you. So that, all that, just, some obstacles. So they gave the kindness to get the body from beginningless rebirth. That's a person like mother, even previous lives, and Oh, protect your life danger from hundreds of danger every day, even every day, hundreds of danger. Protect your life from danger, every day like that. As she did this life, then she did like that from beginningless rebirth, numberless times, kindness. And then she bared so much hardships, so much suffering, so much day and night for you. Not just one time, not just this life. From beginningless rebirth, she protected her life. The beard hardships, unbelievable, she suffered so much. And then gave education. Not just this life, then from beginningless rebirth. So then summarized in this, all the kindness. The numberless sentient being 6 realm, the number. Numberless sentient beings, hell, hunger, numberless hell, hunger, gods, animals, human beings, Sura. Everyone did that numberless times. From beginning, it's been your mother, been kind. So as I mentioned you look, even though you don't remember much about this life, mother, been forward, kindness, and that, sometimes kind of don't remember, forgot, or so you look at others, how the mothers look after the children. They bear so much hardships, parents, they bear so much hardships for children. Unbelievable hardships to conceive, then to 9 months and pregnant, protect the woman, then come out, then bear so much pain, unbelievable pain, Oh, there's so many years, hardships, protect life danger, give education, then after what happened, then after that, even not family, but in the school there are other people, other friends who are involved in there, bad examples of life. Bad examples of life, and then they get involved with them, and then, parents come, the parents worry, then so much, even the government find difficult, because so many prisoner, involved in drugs, involved this, involved that, even the government find difficult to protect prisons, instead to be kind to the parents, instead to be kind to the sentient beings, nothing, only suffering. Kind to the country people, kind to the family, but nothing. Only harm, only causing worry problems. Still they think, because of drugs, still they think, so the money and all that things. Then I don't know in Singapore, but particularly in the West, one of the problems. It's been kind and it's beneficial after so many years since conception taken, but years, worked so hard, suffered so much, worked so hard, then as you grow up, then you harm the world. This will bring happiness, it will bring harm to the world, harm the country, harm your family, blah, 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 blah. No peace, no peace, happiness at all. Totally only harm, blah, 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 no benefit, blah, 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 blah. The motivation is only self-cherishing. Thought my happiness, my happiness, my happiness, my happiness. Then involve all the bad things. Then cause some problem, cause some worry, blah, 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 blah. What's that like that? So then you die. That's so there's something like this. See, kind of pointless, kind of didn't give any meaning to parents, gave body and practical life danger, and gave bear so much suffer, unbelievable, day and night, work so hard. Give education, but nowadays after university, bear so much hardship, work so hard to earn money, to educate, Then after university, then I think with maybe, I don't know how, they maybe finish all the, because they're not to children, I think it's like that. But now you see, I saw it and that and nothing in your life. Nothing with the world, nothing with all the happiness come from there, all the happiness come from the family and mother, nothing to offer back. Nothing, only causing problem, suffer, worry. That. So therefore, this time for us, dharma, we must understand, to be aware, to be mindful. Bring with it instead of darkness, bring light with dharma. You see? Then you understand. See, then you understand life. Only then you understand life. Nothing does it. It's almost like animal. You run with dharma, it's like animal. If you run with Buddha dharma, it's like animal. It's something animal life. Kasa. The seventh Dalai Lama, maybe I mentioned one time before, the seventh Dalai Lama, Jawakasang Jatso, mentioned Chuzi Tao, Kasa, Chidi Nang Shetam. Not a lot of new getting more. Don't it? Power to me. Chungus, I give Chungus so much of Chungus. Some people missing. All that is. Kasuri. Choose the tower. Chitty Nang Shetam. So like animal. Choose it like that. Just a mere appearance of this life, like animal. Nothing is a class for opponent, useless. Nothing lot on you, like lightning, lightning. So fast, it happened, gone. Then this appearance is like, just like lightning. We think we're living so long. Actually, when you die, then this happens. Oh, you had human body, you had all this family or wealth, and you had human body, but it's gone. It happened, gone. Like lightning. It's a nighttime, lightning. You saw everything running, but it happened, gone. Exactly like this. When you die, this happens. Oh, such. You had in the water, everything, but gone. You had, but gone. Like this happens when you die. If you think we follow the concept happen, I'm going to be long, like this, not a lot of new kitchen manners. So, for useless success, lot of new lightning, so quick, the appearance is life. Just like 1 second, it happened, gone. By realizing this, the dawn is, and seeking the happiness, seeking the and seeking the happiness future lives, seeking the future life. See, they're part of you. Then perfect human rebirth, seeking future life. Again, to practice dharma, only to be, not only to be pure samsara tree, and to achieving maximum percent in order. The part of the stream of samadhi, in place of grammar blessings, to rise the torch, seeking the torch of the future life. The part of the new. Like 7 Lama mentioned that. Like that. So it was just, yes, of course, I think, I'm able to speak, but yes, the communication probably easy for human being, I guess. But, you can use that method, easy to communicate, but you can harm the world, you can harm the sentient beings, you can harm yourself, or you can. The other way is, if you are bodhisattva, you can benefit all sentiments, 6 realms sentiments, bring them to highest, not only free, but some bring enlightenment, you can use the opportunity like this, you can use the brain like this, So anyway, otherwise I say, all of that, then we don't read Dharma, it's just like animal. That's no difference from animal. Even you speak human language, but it's essentially animal, like that. Even animals also can communicate. So therefore must realize, discover, in this time at Dharma, incredible, humble. Fortunate. Normally you don't think that. You are so fortunate you don't think that. Like, yes, no different from common human being. That's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. So you don't appreciate yourself. Then the practice of Dharma doesn't happen continuously. You see, practice of Dharma doesn't happen only time to time. That doesn't happen. So what happens is only the attachment to this life, only the worldly Dharma, not holy Dharma, worldly Dharma. So non-virtue. So this is what happens. The same as the animals. So they see the worldly Dharma. Animals, they live life with the ignorance and attachment. So the same thing. So all of that. So, unbelievable, fortunate. This time we met Dharma, Buddha Dharma. Oh, so waking up, not sleeping ignorance from beginningless, but not sleeping, waking up. Oh, so you see. So like that. The nyamda drawa dikun dagima. All the sentiments, the ones from mother. And then, yeah, kind. From beginningless, but kindness. So as I mentioned before, how the parents kind to their children, you see, just you see around by watching. Or that like that, they've been kind to numberless times. They've been your mother, and kind like that. Not only one time, but numberless times they do for you. Or then you feel appreciation. Even that is a small thing, but when you relate to yourself, then you feel kind. But even that from beginningless life, they did for you. Then you feel it in your heart. You feel the other sentient things, then you feel it in your heart, not distant, not far, you feel in your heart. Oh, then like that, you see. Like this Lama, that kind of person in this life that you know, so that. So this way, if you're close to them, they're close to you. Oh, so yeah, like that. So then they say, then they say, John with Dharma, so Nyamtak, beautiful God, the end of the being always under the control of delusion karma. Oh, then eight major hot hell, cold hell, then six neighborhoods suffering. Then you see the lava, Hawaii or maybe come to Indonesia, many times happens. Lava coming from the mountains and disruption coming from the mountains, and I think that's six neighborhoods suffering. There's Churame, and there's another one. I do remember. Churame. Then there's I think the first one, I don't remember. So I think it's come, the lava came from the earth, came from the inside the earth. So I don't know that. I don't know the scientifically measured or distance, length. See. Yeah, I relate, for my understanding, relate this churame or this, there's a liquid one is with the fire. Liquid one is with fire, and then there's another one, I don't know. So my understanding is come from that, came from one of the six neighbors suffering, like that. So then there's a mountain around, mountain in the whole. Then there's many stories spring up the lava, wall of lava. So many stories. And then they say, I went in Hawaii to see the lava. And you don't have to be very near, so hot. So lava is there, then here, I can't go near, it's so hot. it melts the rocks. It melts the rocks. The normal things don't get burned by fire, by human being fire, but the lava comes and burns. It melts. So then the ordinary hell suffering, this actually, power kingdom, so power kingdom, so daytime custody at the beach and daytime as the god, like the suras, daytime, it's so rich and slash mansion, but the goddess, you are surrounded by goddess, the men surrounded by goddess, so unbelievable sense, unbelievable. Then when the nighttime turns, then everything it becomes hell. In the midst of fire burning, then have the men, courage, who actually, the settlement conductor, they said then you see you become correct. The daytime the goddesses, then nighttime the gods, then the men become animals. Men had all the dogs, they bite the nighttime. But was totally suffering, total nighttime. Then again, daytime sun rises, again everything becomes slasher man. The house becomes slasher man, the goddesses, all the embodiment sense pleasures. Then nighttime comes, total change. Or then this ordinary casual, ordinary health suffering. That's because you see, not in the human past life, sexual misconduct. There two vow from two vow two vow the good name. Gejunso. Good name, the Arhat. Gejunso, Arhat, they have good name. So from him then to vow, they made a vow daytime to keep the precepts. They took the precepts daytime, nighttime can't keep precepts. The sexual conduct. So nighttime can't. So because of the result of that, daytime, but the unbelievable sense pleasure, the casual statue mentioned, the goddess system, unbelievable pleasure, like God realm. So when the nighttime comes, the evening change, totally changes. The result of the negative karma sexual conduct. Then the other one is you see, killing. Nighttime they kept they took the precepts and not kill. Daytime they find difficult, so then daytime they did killing. Nighttime. So nighttime gets easier, but they found so they took precepts to not kill nighttime. So then the total opposite then, or the daytime, then hell, unbelievable suffering, Then whenever nighttime starts, then the slasher mansion, like the God's realm, sense pleasure, but the totally opposite that because the past, that before human being, then they not killing nighttime, then daytime the difficult killing so with the attachment, so the self-cherishing with the attachment, the negative karma. So it meant to become negative karma by the mind. Negative karma does not exist from inside, but by the mind. So attachment to this life, and then also self-cherishing thoughts. So what came from the root of your samsara, the ignorance, the holding the middle-level eye, holding as it appears to real eye, holding the real eye, believing real eye, all that. It's come from that root of your samsara. So the concept, you don't just concept, you don't see form, color, shape, anything, just concept, all that. All of that, you see, so, it depends, then Prada beings are suffering hot and cold, other hunger, thirst, and could not find food for 10,000, even 10,000 years, they could not find even spoon of food for longest time, like that, they don't die, suffer. There's the outer obscuration, then the inner obscuration, food obscuration, so the animals for the being totally being ignorant and totally being ignorant, and you're eating another animal alive. Another alive living one you're eating, and you at the same time you get eaten by someone, your enemy. That's all the time. Wherever you are, there's an enemy. Due to your karma, the enemy is there. So it's also that. So you're eating that animal, living, then you get eaten by another animal. It's like this. Lama. So extremely full, then you're being eaten by another one. Hot and cold, and then even the human beings are tortured. So anyway, oh, that is Kasadi. Ordinary human beings, Kasadi. Yeah. Then suffering of the rebirths, suffering of the all ages, sickness and death. Separating from desirable object, meeting the undesirable object, not finding the desirable object. We don't found, could never get satisfaction. That's a huge incredible suffering. Greater dissatisfaction. If you become millionaire, billionaire, richer, greater dissatisfaction, more unhappiness, so much unhappiness. Even though physically you got all the comfort that you can find in the world, but one never unhappiness. So, like his Holiness often says, your life is working only for the five senses. Is your five senses pleasure to get, not the the sixth sense says the mind, not never. So then you see, so even you got everything for the five senses, but you don't get work with the sixth sense. So then that's why there's no peace, happiness in your mind. So the meditation practice dharma, then brings happiness, success. Oh, then that's because within the three types of suffering, I can get to the then the desire and devils, life is totally distracted by the sense pleasure, unbelievable sense pleasure, unbelievable sense pleasure. Then the richest country, richest human life, then so much wealth, the richest, in the human world, richest, but it's the poorest compared to the worldly gods, asuras, then it's the poorest. It's even the poor among them, the poor, but compared that is the poorest, and then the richest human being is, there's nothing. So that. So all of that. Then the heaviest suffering, or therefore then renunciation so difficult to generate in the Deva realm. Sense pleasure so much. My life is totally distracted by that, occupied. The renunciation so difficult, then Buddhism so difficult to achieve one, so difficult. And then the five kneeling signs of death, the five kneeling signs of death, and then distant signs of death, the kneeling signs of death. And your friend, a friend that would often you go to play with him in the park. And at that time they don't come near to you when you are experiencing signs of death. You're going to die after 1 week or then they have signs of death. Then they don't come to near you. They pass through a long stick. They put a flower, then give it to you. And there are things like that. Normally you don't get water, then that time you get water dusty, or you don't get dust, but that time to get dusty. Then then you see from where you came from, the past, you see due to karma, where you are now, then next you're going to born lower realm, so you're going to born human being or lower human beings or lower beings you're born then. But so much suffering, unbelievable suffering. Then you see the rich one, the wealthy one, more power, then kick you out from that place. So much of that problem. So much of fight, then fighting with the asuras, because the asuras, the wealth, then surat there for fight, and then surat until the weapon goes through neck, otherwise they don't die. But the asuras, same as us, then we visit the die. Then asuras, you see, the elephant trunk from elephant blow out. Then all the army, all is blown away by wind, like hurricane or the typhoon or whatever, like the elephant blow it, the whole army, so I mean they get blown away. So yeah, so they get killed. Asuras by the Asura. Then Asura's wives watching in the lake, they can see how much Asuras get killed, their husband killed. They can see in the lake, like the Pandalama lake in Tibet. Not only Pandalama, there are many lakes around, different deities. There are Chundrutara lake, the Makala lake, other many different protectors lake. There's also lake, small lake, Link has the embodiment of Pamasambhava, small one. So depend on people, then they see producing those. Anyway, so unbelievable suffering, so unbelievable, so difficult. Even the other human continent, so difficult to practice Dharma. Difficult to see the suffering, difficult not to kind of generate renunciation, so difficult to think. So there's now this world where there's a Buddha Dharma existing, the lesser teaching, the mind, the sutra, the mind, Tangdara Papa, mind, especially mind, Tangdara existing. Whatever we are born here in southern Greenland, where there's complete Buddha Dharma existing, Papa, where you can achieve enlightenment in one life, not just one life, in the pure lifetime, in a brave lifetime of regenerated time, you can achieve. So fortunate. You can hear, you can receive teachings, and you can practice. If you do from your side, you can practice. You can receive teachings and you can practice. If you from your side, because you give freedom to yourself, then you can do that. Or if you don't give freedom to yourself, then even there's a teaching or hold the teaching or the Buddha taught mind, sutra, mind, Tandra, or then even the teaching, but you don't think it's important. That has nothing to do with you, and it's all like that. Even this is just one time you are born human being, and you are born in this world where there's everything, but you see, you think it's not for you. This is something else. I mean, for those people, they're not for you. This is a one-time opportunity, but you never come to that. You never come to meet that. All that is obstacle. Okay, then Nyamta. Sunday been suffering Nyamta. Oh, pitiful. So kind to you, yes. But that's so pitiful about the suffering. See, under the desire element, the three altered suffering. Then sending means when the form element has there's no suffering pain, but two other sufferings. Suffering of change, suffering or pervasive comparison. Now the formless realm has no suffering or change, but there's a pervasive comparison of suffering. So anyone who is so that all of that, you see. So you have to be free from the pervasive compound suffering. Then you can be free forever. Also other true suffering. So then you achieve nirvana. Or the Nyamdadra, they can die ma. Oh, what suffering all the time, life to life. From beginningless rebirth, suffering in the samsara. Then again, they continuously reborn samsara. Then we spend all the sufferings, 60 kilometers, one after another, again, no end, like that. Nyamdadra, what they can die ma. Yang tinggi jam, tu sam ne dua pola, tapi macam tu dua pola, tapi like the mother who love her heart, the son or daughter, whatever, they love most, more than life, I guess. Like that. May I generate compassion by seeing all the kind of other sentient beings, they're suffering. Or the general compassion to all the sentient beings. Like the mother who dedicated life, cherish most dedicated life to her like heart, like daughter or son. So like that. Yourself, all the sentient beings. Okay. So now, therefore, that reason, then we're taking this Lama Chapa. I'm explaining. You are taking the. Okay. So free the sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, bring to this kind of mothers and suffering. Then unbelievable from beginners, again, bring them to enlightenment by yourself. Therefore, I must teach you enlightenment. Therefore, I'm taking the whole transmission. Lama Chapa, the commentary of that. Is that okay? Now, okay. Maybe the few pages I do. Juji, go there, you go. Where? Smith and Pen. Juro, Juro. Shouldn't know about Junior. Shouldn't wait up here. To what? To wait up here. To wait up here. Just a little, right? What is it? Yeah. I think maybe I turned the room. This time. Yeah, so I just a few more, just some advices, instructions. Yeah. So in short, Shingicho Lama Tang, Samba Sangye Tunge Mokudan, Ngobu Kanyu Bulwa Sum Zomde, Dodun Soa Tanna, Kangdab Cedr Juwe Yishin member Judes. In short, Shingicho Lama Tang, so Guru, who is the supreme merit field. Shinjo Tamba, Jetsun Lama la, supreme merit field. Holy Guru, Jetsun Lama Tang, Jetsun Lama Tang, Jetsun, we one was translating the Sarah there. So I used to translate Lord, but we came to the conclusion to translate perfect. It seems a short, perfect means all the qualities. There's nothing more to receive more qualities. Perfect. Shincho, Tama Jetsun, we came to the conclusion to the perfect Shinto, Jetsun. But see, Jetsun, so Karore. So Jetsun, so who has the realization of the Lamrim, the greater part of the lower capable, being Jiu-chung Lam-jiriba, graduate part of the lower capable, being so that one. So you see, on the basis of the realizing Guru is Buddha, that's all the Buddha. So they, as I just been explained you, and so on the basis of that, then you see the realization, the Tawajitan George, perfectly made birth, usefulness and difficult to find again. Then the death is definite. Then you see, actual time there's indefinite can happen any time. All that. The 9 round of meditation, the realization that you see at the death time, nobody, no family, no possession, no, you see, nothing benefits you, even your body. Everything has to be left. You can't carry it with you. And only only can benefit is dharma, nothing else. Dharma that you carry with you is dharma. So only practice dharma. So in your life, the most important is practice dharma. Then the realization of the law, renunciation of the laws and sufferings, and then the refuge, karma, and then realization of karma. So all that, all the greater part of the Lord capable of being. In general, then it begins the basis of the greater part of the middle capable of being, and the greater part of the middle capable of being in general, and becomes the basis of the greater part of the higher capable of being. All that, you see. So that's why it says general after that. So the realization of the greater part of Lord capable of bringing, you see, J, then your mind is unstained by the attachment to this life, or the Jun, pure. Then and J, second J, Jun, then J, then the greater part of the middle capable, seeing the whole entire samsara nature only suffering, like thorn bush, your body, naked body inside them, living thorn bush. So you see, thorns goes inside the flesh. So like that body, no happiness, only suffering, only unbelievable suffering, all that. Being the midst of fire, your body, your naked body, all like that, you see. So, then Jun, your mind is unstained by the attachment to samsara. Jun. Then J, bodhicitta, Jun is unstained from the self-cherishing thought. Then J, unstained by the ignorance, root of samsara, the ignorance, and the timidence and higher, the holding not only the eye, but as things as middle level of things, then is not seeing that, then you believe it. What it appeared to you existing from the side, real, then you totally believe real. Total hallucination, that ignorance, see, understand by the wisdom realizing emptiness, J, everything is empty, including I, everything empty, and then Jun is your mind is understand by the ignorance. That's the basic I'm reading before Tantra. Then everything seems pure, pure appearance and pure thought. You see, then that one is to understand the impure vision, impure thought. So Jetsun that then, then and then can use through the generated state. The main essence of the sadhana, the generated practice is that so you utilize the ordinary death, ordinary intimate state, ordinary rebirth. You utilize the path to achieve the result time dharmakaya, samadhikaya, nimanakaya. So you utilize for that with a tantra meditation, general state practice. Then utilize that the ordinary base, the and death. intermittent rebirth. In the part to result time, to achieve the part-time 3 times, Dharmakaya, Samutkaya, Nimarkaya, the result time 3 kayas, like that, to achieve, utilize for that, all like that. You see, then, from visualizing, see, like that. To the completion stage, then you actually do it. So you actualize the past time 3 kayas, and then that way you achieve the result time 3 kayas. That's right. So the using the then so the understand by the ordinary yes, ordinary death, ordinary intermittent rebirth, the Jun, understand by that, then able to utilize those 3 in the past to result time 3 kaya. So then so the ordinary the subtle wind in the mind. So that's what creates samsara in the tantra. That's how it explained. What creates samsara by ordinary wind mind, subtle wind mind. So understand by that the Jun. J is the transcendental wisdom non-dwell. The voidness, the non-dual, the blossom, the voidness, the extreme subtle mind, gross mind, subtle mind, extreme subtle mind. So in the mind, you see. So that's J. To know that is then then result time, you see the the result time, the Dharmakaya, the unification, the transcendental wisdom, non-dual, the Dharmakaya, then the J. So, tune is that you see the last one, the Nangjatur, the Inantamo, the subtle dual view. The white vision, no Kalamba, then Cheba Malamba increasing red, Chaman Idon Alamba increasing the other, Yetun Alamba, near the dark vision. So the last one, so you are free from that. You're free from that. So, the last obscuration. So free from that soon. So Yeshara from whom I received Mahamudra, Benchalo Chicken, that's Mahamudra teaching gave I think, don't know about room or commentary, but now I've got So at that time, Geshe-la explained that Jetsun Lama Nama Chatabu, Jetsun, the Dharmakaya. Oh, that's the essence of the Dharmakaya. And then what Jetsun means, what Guru is, describing what Guru is. Already I told you by reading the Pavankas, quoting Guru for first verse. Oh, then Geshe-la then says, Jetsun means the Dharmakaya. What the Guru is. What the Guru is. Then, after talking the Jetsun, Dharmakaya, you see, then you point out the Guru. To that one, then you point Guru, like that. You see, merely labeled Guru on that. Jetsun Lama Nama Chatamu, the Guru, so okay, kind of thing. Kind of, that. Then Shingicho Lama Tang. So Lama Guru is the supreme merit, like in the Lama Chapa of the Lambrin, the correctly following word to friend, the first verse, the Shingicho Lama Tang. And then Samba Sangitunga Mogoda, that's very filled, the Guru, the supreme Guru. Then taught is a seen, taught is a devotion respect. Devotional respect, I think, mugu, devotional respect. Taught is a devotional respect. Seeing the Guru, as I said, all the Buddha. Seeing the Guru, all the Buddha. They're taught. Very felt, then taught, second. Second. Third, then it says, Ngobo kan yu pulwa, sumtum desu, whatever. I'm just explaining what is say in the text, teachings. Whatever Ngobo kan yu pulwa. So whatever say material you have, then often the Guru. So sorry, as I said already, Milarepa said, no something what dharma. I don't have miscellaneous material offerings. I don't have. No something what dharma. Parliament Chapa divisions. The Chapa offering to the Father Guru. Father Guru, with the child and all the guidance, child protection, all guidance from Father, all the, like that, they use all the guidance up to enlightenment. I mean, free from oceans of suffering and samsara, and then get free from Lord and free from samsara, free from Lord Nibbana, then bring them numberless quality of Buddha's holy body, Holy Spirit, everything comes from Guru. So, Father, so you see your Father, Guru, then that's what it is. Not something about Dharma, Palame Chawa Dvejal, offering to Guru, Father Guru, then is paid, sorry, by practice. The offering to Father Guru is by my practice. So that's the best one. As Amitabha said. So anyway, so here in the teaching it says the three things. Domdes, and then you do the three things, and then if you may request, then then if you do those three things, then you may request. If you may request, what you wish, you see. Then everything will happen in this life. 강답 체들지고 이신도 remember this. So whatever prayer you have done in this life, whatever prayer you have done, then in this life, the result will happen exactly what you thought. You should remember yours. As the result, you will achieve everything. That means English enlightenment. Or issues, exactly what you think you will achieve. Remember Judaism. Then Talaba, great yoga Talaba from India, said, Shingdang Samba Mobosun. Shingdang, so I will explain. Shingdang, the miracle, and Samba taught Mobosun, the phenomena that what you heard. Jigdu Jila sort of. So integrate these three, do these three, do the Jila, sort of, then you may request. Come to do Juange. So whatever you wish, the result will definitely happen. Whatever you wish, the result will definitely happen. Temjang Machi, Nanjoba. Temjang Machi, Nanjoba. Temjang is checked in the dictionary. I thought Temjang Machi means Mazel, not be Mazel. But in the dictionary, it mentioned mind, no changing, stable mind. See, kind of first, you can do what, these three things, you do, then you change it the next day, or your mind is all changing, nothing stable, none of that. Tempo, Judama, tempo, so firm mind. Temjang Machi, Nanjoba, so the yogi with stable mind. Temjang Machi, Nanjoba, so that's way. Telaba, great yogi, Telaba, Narabas, Guru, Telaba said. Then also Kunjipamagabo, the Kaju, great Lama, Kunjipamagabo. Said, that's what it. Then, by thinking this, what the Lama said, then the great Lama Kajo said, you see, Patusun Javi Kumbutel. Patusun Javi Kumbutel. Tedijini, Captain, Che Katam, member sort of. Chotomonsibe, Dawachi, Bemiti Junga, Teson man. Well, that is so important. With his experience, his words. Patusun Javi Kumbutes. Pam is father. Tusun Javi Kumbute. So, because I've been talking, to look at to realize that this essence of all the Buddha. So, Patusun Javi Kumbutes. The father, Tusun Javi, Tusun is 3 times. Jalva is Buddhas. Kongbu means concrete. Terra means that is the guru. See, Kongbu is concrete. Kongbu concrete. That was the guru. You see, that's all the numberless past Buddha, present Buddha, numberless future Buddha. So that's everything. So, Patusun Javi Kumbotel. So if you rely upon that guru, if you rely upon the guru, object refuge of this life and the future lives. Future, not life, not just one future lives. So, I mean, up to enlightenment. All the future lives. I mean, I don't know how long it takes. Is it for me, for you, how long, say, you have to reincarnate in samsara? Billions, zillions, I mean, I don't know how long. Endless. So, up to enlightenment, to trust, acceptance, to trust, you trust the depth of observation. You trust object refuge, object this life, future lives. Then check member thought, just praying, requesting, not just between lips, not just between lips, but from the heart, not from between lips. Request, not from the lips, from the heart. That's the heart, participant's heart. Request. Chotomon seve dawachis. Chotomon seve dawachis. The great sound, something very famous about some great sound. What it's called, general sublime realization. Chotomon seve dawache. The great sound, what is called general sublime realization. No doubt at all. No, without effort. Without effort at all, you will get. No doubt. Without effort, you will get. Juma means receive. Without effort, you receive. No doubt. No doubt. Oh, great. Jetsun Lama, the Kaju, what's this? Maybe I might change this and stop there. Oh, then Kasuri. So that in our life, main, as I've been talking, the main focus. So the most important, great purification, negative karmas, obscuration, collected from beginnings, but get purified. Yeah, that Kasuri collect most extensive merit, and that begin to quick path to quickest path to enlightenment. All that is so there. Oh, so the yeah, Kasuri. Yeah. I mean, dedicating the life to the Guru, making offering to the Guru, honor the Guru, then the benefit of that. It is teaching a Sangha Tamdala, Tabda Chimba Yitiju. So whenever you make offering to the Guru, whenever you make offering to the Guru, then that becomes offering to numberless Buddhas. You see, so whatever. Sorry. Kainadi. Yeah. Oh, you are offering Karsati. Glass of water, oh, they Kasore. Yeah, piece of nuts or whatever it is, see, offering the Guru, then anything. So that always have to, that means, you see, offering to numberless Buddhas. To all the Buddhas, Dr. Chimba integrate, always offering to numberless Buddhas. It becomes like that. Teaching some signs, so offering that collecting collecting the merits, merits of virtue. So by collecting merits, then you achieve realization. Oh, that's what it said. So the Holy Guru is the embodiment of all the Buddhas. So therefore, by offering to the Guru, then you are offering to all the time to all the Buddhas. Words like that. It is said in Jambal Shalom, in the Jambal Shalom, all transmission from the holy mouth of the Manjushri. Ngani te ruinitis, I abide in that body, that Guru's body. I abide in the I abide in that body, which is in the Guru's body. The Buddha will abide in the body of the Guru. Ngani te ruinitis. Duvashala Chabalins. But me abiding in the Guru's body, I take offerings from others. Duvashala Chabalin. I take offerings from others. Tenye te rangichu. Tenye te rangichu. Leje tepa tache toes. So I think that that pleases the Guru. It pleases the Guru, and then that person who makes offering, then it purifies the next karma of that. Tene sangha tanchu dewe lama tamba tene tsoki shingcho da, so the commentary is there. The Holy Guru embodied all the Buddhas, who embodied all the Buddhas, because it's a supreme magic field, peerless supreme magic field. By offering to that, you collect, you complete quickly the great merit of virtue. Great merit of virtue. You quickly collect. And so by completing the merits, by completing the merits, then it becomes a supreme complete the merit is then becomes a supreme. From that, then it becomes a supremeness in among all the realization. Supremeness in among all the realization. Then from that, the supremeness among all the realization. What is that? That is a precious state of enlightenment. Precious state of enlightenment. So you achieve that. Oh, that's the commentary then. Or then Nagarjuna said, from the 5 stages, 5 graduate stage, Nagarjuna said, Choba tamje yongbang de lama choba yangdazam. So there's so many countries. Offering to the Buddhas and Dharma, Sangha, up to the Dharma project rule. I mean, up to the medical field and all the different medical, up to the Dharma project rule. See? So many offerings, but you see because of the benefits of the offering to Guru, because of the highest merit, the greatest preparation, so you give up all the offerings and the Lama Chaba Yang doesn't offer the Guru, then you put all your effort in that. Because by placing the Guru, then the state of transcendental wisdom of the omniscience, transcendental wisdom, the omniscience will achieve. By placing the Guru, then you will achieve the supreme, you will achieve the supreme transcendental wisdom of the omniscience. You will achieve. So, that's Nagarjuna, what Nagarjuna said. And then also, Buddha said in the Tomboku Vido, Sutra of decorating the trunk, Tomboku Vido Sutra, and it said, Sangye Chanjuni, Givishin Nila Nrichebe Tos, the Sangye Chanjuni, the Buddha's state, the enlightenment, or then you will achieve. By doing service to the Guru. By doing service to the Guru, then you will achieve the state of enlightenment, Buddha. That's it. Then that's giving one example. That, for example, the Ngobo, Lama Ngobo, the Mapa's disciple, Mapa, Milarepa's good, Mapa's disciple, the Lama Ngokpo. It's one time, Mapa never gave teaching. Mapa never gave teaching to Milarepa, always scold and beat and like this. Even he came with other disciples for teachings, but if Mapa immediately came out and beat and scold. So years, that's how the Mapa treated Milarepa. So then Mapa's wisdom mother advised to Milarepa, go away and then take teaching from the Ngokpa, Lama Ngokpa, Mapa's disciple. So he went to Milarepa went to Lama Ngokpa, and then you see, I think maybe it's, I don't know, some month, but you see, he didn't get any, not only realization, but not only achieve realization, but didn't have even good dream during that time. I mean, sign, good, no positive, no sign happened during that time. Then I think, later on, Mapa realized that was not the wish, what Mapa think. You see, basically, Mapa is the enlightened being, not don't think it's ordinary being, or the enlightened being. So, see, I mean, even Arahata doesn't have delusion. So how can Buddha would have delusion? So the omniscience and compassion, the power to complete it. So see, this is Mapa's way to purify the Mapa's way to purify Milarepa and achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. This is his way. How to do it? You understand? So, he went away to receive teaching of Lama Ngokpa, but he didn't have any positive sign during that time. So I think Lama Ngokpa, find out. So he said that need to confess to the Lama Marpa. So he went to see Lama Marpa. He has one one goat who's broken leg. So even together offer completely the Guru Marpa and confess what happened. So confess. And so so everything from Marpa and the confess. And then did that. Even goat, he has one goat who's broken leg. So even that offered to Marpa, So it says that Lama Ngokpa, you see, Lama Ngokpa, so whatever he has, whatever you see, external, internal, whatever material, whatever he has, then he went to offer to the Guru Marpa, a great translator, Guru Marpa. He went to offer. Then, because of that, so by doing that, then at the end, the Lama Ngokpa, then he achieved Buddha then batch holy body, he achieved rainbow body, a rainbow body, a great culture, rainbow body, great culture is the enlightenment. Egypt, in that life. That's what happened at the end of his life. So maybe so let's stop here. Country travel guru, and then there were Malujan, Sabes, the Babu,
We will have a 1.5 hour dinner break here. As usual, dinner will be served downstairs in level 1. So all the Sangha members and the directors of our overseas centers are cordially invited to join us for dinner tonight. The teaching will resume at 7:30 p.m. tonight. Thank you. Correction, the teaching will start 7:33 p.m. tonight.